One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hoosiers offense will have the opening possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the
turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab, it's Becker.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. He wants to change this route. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll run it on the counter. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Becker. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Hand off from the gun.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. To the air. It's French. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dallas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hemby. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Dallas. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rush is on him. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's kind of tough when QBs drop back and they're trying to protect the football and throw it. A lot of times you get some good shots, and if you rip at that football, you can cause an even bigger play and get that fumble to go with the sack.
This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Becker. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, we've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Looking to throw, it's French. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
14. That's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his big tight end. Nice move there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Army. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets him. Plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Dallas. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Back to throw. It's French. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the score. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Touchdown, Indiana! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's French. Finds his tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Eagles are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
and they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team